I'm a music teacher listening to every single Mario Kart soundtrack, and today I'm listening to one that I've never heard before in my life. It's a soundtrack from Mario Kart 7. We're gonna jump in straight away with the channel menu. Let's do this thing. We are live. Hey chat, how's it going? Okay, that was fast. Oh my! Oh! Oh! From the SNES! It's the motif all over the SNES! Oh! Oh my gosh, it lost me there. Wow, okay, so we have a B section, well, maybe a C section we call it, of Mario goodness. What on earth does that mean? Well, that means when we go to this part right here. Here it is. Number 1, we're in the key of C major. That's how we know it's Mario goodness. So many of the original Mario games all took place in the key of C major. So we have C, or at least the main Mario themes, anywho. So we have a 1 to a 5 of 5 to a 5. This equals the Mario Kart SNES soundtrack. So we also hear the motif was all ba 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 da ba 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 ba. That is the motif. Now this is the harmony underneath that motif. Then what happens, the reason why I'm talking about the harmony is because what happens next is this goes back and forth a couple times. Now what it does on the last time through, it does a flat 6, flat 7, which is, if it went back to 1, that's the victory from the Super Mario games. Flat 6, flat 7, 1, going all the way back to the first Mario Bros. Game. So much incredible Mario goodness here in this main title track. Let's go to Mario Kart 7 OST single player menu medley. That we heard in Wii, right? We heard that in the Wii. It's not identical, but it's directionally towards that, huh? All right, playing a little guitar there as we go. I'm having fun. When something repeats this many times, I mean, okay, I'm gonna skip ahead. This has been like 2 minutes of the same thing. It said a medley. All right, here's why I kept letting it play. You wanna know why I kept leaving it play? It's because medley in music, much like in Indian snacks, means a mélange. Have you gone, bro, you just said 2 words I don't understand. Come on. All right, equals mélange, AKA a mix of different things. So I was expecting a mix of different music, but we heard pretty much the same piece for, 3 minutes straight. So that's why I let it play, because medley, I'm expecting different things to happen. Now, if you're saying, what do you mean like Indian snacks? If you've eaten Indian snacks, you'll know you have like the little straight things. They're all dried up and kind of crunchy. And you have kind of like little spirally things. Then you have the little round things. Then you got some raisins. And you put all that together, you get Indian snacks. It's like Indian chips. And usually it's a medley. If you're going, I've never had that, go find yourself an Indian food store and buy some. It's a unique experience. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Main menu, download, play. Okay, I got the idea. Oh, by the way, yeah, I got the idea. Let me actually teach you something here. Okay, so we are in the key of, I'm gonna call it D major. And we start off on a 1. And the whole idea is it's doing this 1 sus4 to 3 thing. All right, then it goes to flat 7 and does the same sus4 to 3 thing, which I'll play for you in just a second. And then right at the end, it does a flat 3, 4, 5. And that 4, 5 does create a movement from the subdominant to the dominant area that then creates tension to bring us back around to the 1. Now, what do I mean by the sus4, 3? Well, okay, I'm not gonna spend too long talking about this, but I'm just gonna play it for you. So here is a D sus4 chord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please hold your applause until later. Now here's a D major chord. And what I'm doing is I'm changing the 4 to the 3. You might be saying, well, what do you mean you're changing the 4 to 3? Well, in music, we have basically 7 notes, and they go like this: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And if you're saying that E doesn't look like an E, well, you'd be right. So we're gonna fix that. All right, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So here's what happens. If D is 1, then E is 2, F is 3, G is 4. So what's happening in this case is we're playing a chord that has a D and a G in it. That's gonna be the sus4. And then we're bringing it down to a D and an F. In this case, it's actually an F sharp, but that we're not gonna talk about that right now. So yeah, that's it, and that's why I'm saying 4 to 3. It's because in the middle of the chord, it's moving from having a 4 note to then having a 3 note. That's what I'm showing right here with that 4-3. All right, let's keep it going. And by the way, that 4-3, it gives us a feeling of like suspension, mild suspension, to resolution. All right, let's check out this next one. My short set is just gonna clip that. Oh God, I just thought about that. Okay. So right there, we heard a chord progression that sounded something along the lines of a B in first inversion to an E. Oh, did we? Hang on a second. Yeah. It's like a B major 7 in first inversion. Oh, this actually was different from what I was thinking. Okay, hold on. That'll teach me to look at how many viewers are watching my stream instead of listening to the music. One moment, please. Oh, we're just doing Herbie Hancock, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, that would be Herbie Hancock. Anyway, it's like stacked fourths and then maybe a couple thirds. To the best of my ear, but I'm not gonna write it down because I'm actually not super confident on that one. Let's go to the next one. What am I doing? I got so flustered. I looked down and I saw 337 people watching me live, and then I imagined all those people sitting in a room staring at me, and then all of a sudden I got I've been doing this for years. I don't know why I just got flustered. Let's keep it going. Sweet. Yeah. Keep it going. Toad time! All right, where am I? There we go. This is like the main menu theme. Same key, same chords. Oh my gosh, that's a cool chord progression. Oh, that is so cool. Bro, I don't even care about the melody. This chord progression is so cool. That is so cool. All right, I was so busy saying it was cool, I forgot to write it down. 1 second. Oh, that is so cool. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What an incredible chord progression. So it starts off, and again, this is going to be Toad's Circuit and Mario's Circuit. It starts off on a 1 to a 4, 7. Now, this is the same exact chords we heard back in the main theme of this whole piece. And I'll show you. Let's listen to the main title. Twice as slow, but the same exact chords and in the same exact key. D to G. All right, then it does, to my ear, a flat 3 to 4, which is really cool, flat 3 to 4. Now here's what's really cool. It does a flat 6 of 4 to a flat 7 of 4 to then 4 over 5. So this, by the way, right here, that I'm gonna color red for Mario, this right here is actually leading us to a Mario Victory theme style chord progression right here. So we have got Mario Victory theme right here, except when it ends, it's got this classic funk chord where we have a chord over the 2 of that same chord. In this case, it's the 5 of 4. So we have a G, like an A in the bass, and then it goes to the B section. And now in the B section, that's going to be here. In the B section, we've got a 1 to flat 3 to 4, and that repeats 1, flat 3, 4, then 1, flat 3, and then it goes to, again, that same funk chord. And then it goes to the flat 6 over its 2, still that funk chord. And then we just get a moment of flat 7 to my ear, and then that's turning us back to 1. So basically we have a also Mario Victory chord progression just really prolonged right here with a flat 6 and a flat 7 that brings us back to the 1 at the top of the piece. Absolutely incredible, delightful chords, really cool harmony. Let's keep on rocking and rolling to this next one, which is called Final Lap Fanfare. right, it's now looping. So here we have another pastoral sounding Mario Kart track that is, again, a mélange, a mix, a medley, if you will, of different musical cultures coming together to create a unique sonic soundscape. Indeed, in the last game, which was Mario Kart Wii, we heard some Irish vibes going on with some cows. Now here in Daisy Hills, we're hearing some maybe Alpine influences in terms of the way that that accordion's being played, but then there's also a marimba, which is not an Alpine instrument, and then you also have like some flute, which I don't know where that flute is from. It's from somewhere. You get flutes in lots of different cultures, but the point is, it's again this sort of culturally ambiguous pastoral piece of music, continuing the proud tradition of Mario Kart, culturally ambiguous, but sometimes directionally towards one culture, but also kind of culturally ambiguous, musically culturally ambiguous pieces of music. Let's check out this next one, Cheep Cheep Lagoon. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Where was I? Right. Okay, so let's talk about two things here. The first thing we're going to talk about is this B section right here. So it's boom. That's how you know we're in it. Well, that's not the only way you know we're in a different section, but that is one way you know we're in a different section. Okay, we have this F to G to D. I'm going to call it a flat 3 to 4 to 1. Now that doth repeateth. It doth repeateth twiceth. But that's a D with actually a sharp 11 in it. Cool stuff. Okay. And then what we have is I'm gonna call it a pedal. So the bass is going, and over that we hear the chords of G major, dum 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 dum. I just sang one wrong note in there, but you get the idea. We have what's implied is that there's a G note We have a 1 underneath all these. That's a pedal. It's creating a foundation where one note or one kind of harmony is being implied, and then you have things changing on top of it. That is what we would call a pedal. Now, a pedal can also work in the opposite. We can have a note in melody. We can have like one melody note and then play a bunch of chords with that one melody note, like this, for example. Let's say we have let's do a... Type a 1 in the chat if you could hear that there was one note on top of all of those chords that I just played. There's one note. That we could also call a pedal. We'd call it a melody pedal or a melodic pedal. Cool stuff. Let's check out this next one. Are those our first vocals of the Mario Kart series? I mean, it's a sample, but still, it's the first vocal sound I remember in Mario Kart. Wow, so I'm actually getting a history lesson here. Yoshi Star 705 says we actually heard vocals in 64 and Double Dash. We heard vocals back in 64? I don't even remember that. Wow. Yeah, okay, so here's what's interesting. OMG username use says it had more of an Arabian Nights feel to it. Now, this is another case of cross-cultural musical pollination. We have some sort of Arabian Nights vibe sounds from that double-reeded sounding instrument there. And then we also had a sitar. And we also had some kind of like memeing towards desert music style stuff going on in the bass. And so just like with the one we heard 2 pieces or 3 pieces ago where we were talking about how, look, there's some Alpine influences here, but it's not really Alpine. Same thing here. We hear there's some Indian influences, there's some Middle Eastern influences, but we can't really point to one place in particular that this is from, which is an interesting move considering too, if you think about it, you know, this music, you can hear it in any country. And I wonder if it was a conversation at the developer level where they were like, hey, we want this to be able to be played by anyone in any country, not have a direct association with any other country. Maybe. Let's keep on going to this next one, which is called Wuhu Loop and Maka Woohoo. I hope I did not just insult anyone in any other language that I don't speak. Here we go. Oh, I know this. This is from the SNES, isn't it? Oh, Wii Sports Resort. I was like, I know this from somewhere. Yes, that's Sports Resort. Yeah, that's the Wii right there. That's the Wii Sports right there. Okay. All right, so besides me radically miscalling this at the start, I think fortunately I saved myself right at the end. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's in fact the Wii Sports thing. You hear that right before the Wii Sports theme, which I know because actually right now I'm working on a book for writing video game music. And you would say, you're writing a book on video game music? Yes, because I've actually written some music for some video games and actually help gamers write their own music, both to release on Spotify, YouTube Music, and Apple Music, and to get into games too. And if you're a gamer, you want to compose your own music, there's a link in the description and in the pinned comment and in the pinned comment in the chat if you're watching live to go get your starter pack. It's totally free for you to start composing video game music. And if you want to partner with me so I can personally help you create your own music, there's going to be an option for you to actually talk to someone on my team on the next page so we can get you set up and rocking and rolling, creating, releasing professional quality music, even if you've never written a note of music before in your life, even if you're starting from total scratch, zero, ground floor. All right, let's keep going to Music Park. So I'm seeing from chat, you actually ride across ivory keys that adds to the music park bit. Is that kind of like in Mario Kart 8, there's a track that you ride along piano and you get some notes. I will tell you, what's really interesting is the layers of what's going on in this music. It's not just a bass, some pads, and a melody. There's this oink, 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 oink. I can't even do it in my mouth. It's like oink, 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 oink. There we go, that's close to it. Oink, 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 oink. Sound going on in the background. Type oink. However you spell it, spell oink and type oink in the chat if you could hear the oink in the back of that track. All right, let's keep it going. Come on now. that was cool. Now we're in D. Oh, that's so cool. Wow. Yo, let's roll that one back. That was, again, some really cool harmony happening there. The key of A. Right there. Yeah, sure did. Oh man, that is just nuts. That is just nutsos. All right, so it does flat 7 to flat 6. We're going down by whole step. To, I'm gonna call it flat 5. To, I'm gonna call it flat 4, why not? I'm gonna call that, hold on. Flat 7, flat 6, flat 5. Yeah, I mean, we could call it major 3. I would just call it 3, then to flat 3. All these are major. And then the next time it goes up a whole step to the starting spot, so it goes 1, flat 7, flat 6, flat 5, and then to 4. And then we stay on 4, and then it's almost like we've changed to the key of D. It feels like we're in the key of D. We're not really in the key of D. We're still in the key of A, but it feels like we're in the key of D. I would say we're tonicizing a D. How about that for some college-level music theory jargon? Yeah, it's like we stay on this for a moment, and then we go to like what sounds like it's a 5 of 4, which really is the 1, right? It sounds like 5 of 4, and now really we're doing a flat 6 to a flat 7. Another Mario victory chord progression right here. This flat 6, flat 7, bringing us back to 1. An incredible rock mountain, rock and rollin' chord progression there. Absolutely love it. Let's check out this next one called Piranha Plant Pipeway. It's underground. It's the underground theme. You hear that? Type underground in the chat if you can hear the underground theme from Mario there. Oh! 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 The B section from the underground, from the underground theme. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, that was so cool. There. Dabba dabba dabba. You hear that there? Wow, type a U for underground if you could hear the underground theme influences from Mario shown up here in Piranha Plant Pipe, which would make sense because it's piranha plants that come out of pipes. Where do pipes bring you? Generally, underground, at least for some duration of time. All right, let's check out this next one, which is going to be the underwater version. Listen to this one time through. There it is. Dubba, 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 dubba. There it is again. There it is again. Mario Ground. Mario Underground. There it is right there. Love it. I'll check out Wario Shipyard. Let's check out the underwater version. It's looped. All right, it's looping now. So So something we're hearing really cool in this is the bass is so distorted it almost sounds like a drum. In addition to that, just the difference between the not underwater and then the underwater versions actually sound more underwater. What are they doing there to do that? They're taking away much of the middle and some of the high end of the sound. Well, what does that mean? Well, if we think about all sound that you can hear theoretically, this isn't the case for everyone, theoretically you can hear down to about 20 hertz all the way up to 20,000 hertz. AKA 20 kilohertz. We'll call it 20,000 hertz, AKA 20 kilohertz. All right, now what is a hertz? So a hertz is, sound actually happens in waves, all right? And so one cycle of a wave, so if you imagine like a wave in the ocean, like it comes and it crashes down. So sound wave works similar. It comes, it crashes down, but then it comes back up because the wave in the ocean hits the sand. Sound waves don't have sound to hit, they just have air. So they cycle down. And so imagine a wave in the ocean comes up, crashes down, but then it doesn't have sand, so it keeps crashing down this way, and then it comes back. That's how a sound wave works. It works in waves like that. So one cycle of a sound wave, so one up of the wave, one down and back up of the wave, that equals one cycle. Now this is saying 20 hertz would be one cycle per second. This is 20 cycles per second. This is tremendously low. Then up here we have 20,000 cycles per second, which creates a note that's very high. So a low note looks like this. It's got very long waves, whereas a high note looks like this. It's got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of teeny tiny waves. And so what's happening is to take out some of the high waves that you're hearing out of the music makes it sound like you're underwater. Because when you're underwater, it kind of sounds like this, right? And so what's happening right there is I'm taking away the high end. So here's all the high end. Here's me taking away the high end. Now, why does me covering my mouth take away the high end? It's because those high end ones, they're vibrating much faster, so they bounce off the skin of my hand and stay right here in my face. Whereas these slower waves, they're actually going through the air and traveling through the air much more effectively and efficiently. They'll actually go through like solid objects. Like if you've ever been driving and you get to a red light and then you hear someone's music in the car next to you, what do you hear? Boom. Boom, boom. You hear all the low sound, all those low giant sound waves are making it through into your car, whereas those higher sound waves, they're just bouncing off the glass or just going in all types of different directions. Now, the same thing if you have a neighbor playing loud music, what do you hear? You're gonna hear the low sounds. So in the same way when you're underwater, the high sounds go away. So if you take away some of the high sounds, it's gonna sound more like it's underwater. It's taking away the high frequencies as opposed to the low frequencies. All right, let's check out this next one. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's the same ending we heard from the funk tune. Oh, same B section there. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So Neo Bowser City is like the conglomeration of that funk tune we heard back here in D major. Also, it is Well, let me see. Where do we have the one? Oh no, dude, it is. It's like a reworking of this funk tune here, man. There's so many parts of it. It's like the B section. It's like taking the B section almost exactly and brought it over here into Neo Bowser City. You might be saying, what do you mean took it exactly? What I mean is they took these same relationships of the harmony and just changed the key. Instead of the key being D, the key is like E flat. Whereas in that funk tune we heard before, it was this. Really, really cool stuff. All right, let's check out DK Jungle. Oh, that was from Donkey Kong Country. Oh, it is Donkey Kong Country. All right, it's pausing it. Now, if you want to see something cool, you can check out, it's on the internet, David Wise playing the saxophone, Grant Kirkhope playing the electric guitar, and I think it was just them two jamming out, actually playing this piece of music right here at some con somewhere. Someone grabbed a video of it. It was really cool to watch, really fun to see. Two fantastic greats doing it together and doing it live on some real instruments. Who would have thought? Really cool stuff. Let's keep on to the next one, which is Rosalina's Ice World. What even is this music? Like that right there. What is this melody? See, this to me sounds like the counter melody. It sounds like the melody went missing here. Like someone forgot to unmute the melody. I'm not saying that actually happened. It's like... Like, what? That's a wild melody. That is wild. Okay, what's making it wild? The dissonance of it and the choice of notes over the chords. Not something not something I would have thought to do. And I don't mean that in a good way or a bad way. I just mean that in like, I just never conceived of this being a possibility, which is one of the amazing things about creativity and being human. Right? That, so far, yep. Right there, eh. Right there, no, I would not have chosen those notes. Would not have chosen that. Yeah, and that ending, da-ba-doo-da, sounds like we're going for like a sharp 5 thing. You know, if I was gonna harmonize that, I'd put that like over a sharp 5, I think, or altered thing. Wild, Really interesting melody there. Let's check out Bowser's Castle. Oh! 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 Oh, we heard that in 64. We heard that in 64. Right? That's Bowser from 64. Double dash. That also Bowser. By the way, can you guys hear the guitar okay when I'm playing over this? Type G in the chat if you can hear the guitar all right. I want to play this again. This was so much fun. Ah, messed it up. Bro, I was like, let me have so much fun playing over this. And then I was like, let me wah pedal it. And apparently that was just too much for my little brain to handle. There it is. Super fun. All right. Really, really cool stuff. All right. Let's keep it going. Okay, now. Rainbow Road. Oops. Oh. Ah, yes. Remember that theme. It does have Galaxy vibe, Cool Raptor. Alright, we're gonna listen to the Moon version. I think this is Loop here. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, come on. Woo! Oh, that's so beautiful. Flat 6, flat 7, 1. Wow. Oh, that's got me tearing up. Wow, that is so beautiful, man. I just want to say I am so grateful that we get to do this together. We get to sit here and listen to such incredible music from such incredible composers and musicians for such incredible games. And we get to hang out and nerd out and do this together. I'm just so, so grateful to be here with you. I'm so grateful to be here with you. That was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. Let's keep it going. Wow. I remember this from 1 or 2 ago. Still in 5. Six. Oh, 11 actually. I mean, I'd call it 6 plus 5. From 64, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I might be counting that wrong actually. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, hold on. I'm actually not counting that right. Oh no, it's anticipated. It is 11. It's just there's that anticipation in the middle. Is it an anticipation delay in the middle? Yeah, it's the anticipation of the grouping of 5 by 1/8 note that threw me off. I was like, hang on a second, maybe I'm off by an eighth note. No, you can count it as a group of 6 plus a group of 5. To call it 11, yeah, maybe. I'd call it a group of 6 and a group of 5. I think the idea of having these giant compound time signatures is wildly overrated, and it's much more simple to think about the music as, well, it's a group of 6 and then it's a group of 5. It's way easier to think about instead of trying to count to 11. It's like, no, we got 6 and then we've got 5. So I actually invite you, if you're creating your own music, to think about it that way. And if you want some more help, useful tips, tricks for creating your own music, I created a free starter pack for you. It's in the description, and it's in the pinned comment, and in the pinned comment in the chat. It's a link. Go there, get that. It's a free video game music composer starter pack. You can start creating your own music. You say, well, have you even composed your own music? Yeah, I have. Have you even made music that's in video games? Yes, I have as well. And if you want to see my full portfolio, you can go to musicmentordan.com if you want to do research to see that I'm not just telling you these things, but I've actually done these things. All right, let's check out this next one, which is going to be results lose. All right, that loops. I want to actually address something I saw a couple minutes ago from Alex Pies1 in the chat. Shout out and thank you, Alex Pies1, for being such an active chatter today. I want to give you a shout out and thank you. Alex Pies1 said something a couple minutes ago that I actually want to go back and talk about. Alex Pies said, in my opinion, this is Alex Pies talking. Alex Pies says something like, and I'm paraphrasing here. Alex Pies says something along the lines of, the Rainbow Road version of this is my favorite race, but I'll let you decide if it's the best music. All right, here's the thing. And I want to make this super clear. The reason why I don't do S tier rankings on this channel for music is because that would imply that some music is better than other music. And there's no way for me to be the judge of what music is better or worse. Everyone gets to decide for themselves what music they prefer or don't prefer. Music is art, and art is subjective. Subjective means that everyone gets to have their own opinion about what it is, and no one is right and no one is wrong. So I might really like one piece of music, you might not like it. Neither one of us is right or wrong. We both just have our differing opinions or our differing preferences around that art. And so when you're coming here and you're hanging out with me on a stream, this is about us sharing the music together, not me telling you what's good or what's not good. Yes, I might know more about music than you, so I have some things to teach you about the music, but I'm not gonna be able to teach you what is good and what is bad. Only you can decide for yourself what is good and what is bad for you. And that's the beautiful thing about creating art, and that's the beautiful thing about creating music. All right, let's keep going. And so I really want to shout out the original poster on that. Thank you very much for sharing that, because you really brought an opportunity there for a cool moment for everyone. So thank you. Right in there. All right, now here's what's interesting to me. Honeybee Hive, also there's a track at a Super Mario Galaxy called Beehive something. I'm directionally correct on the name here. I'm absolutely not correct. I'm just headed in the right direction. Something to do with bees or honeys or hives or something. That was also a blues. I believe that one was in the key of F. This one's in the key of G, but still a bluesy thing. I wonder what it is about Nintendo and honey and bluesy things. Interesting. Let's keep it going to Sherbet Rink. Honey Hive Galaxy, thank you guys. Oh, come on, is that a baritone saxophone? Let's go. Okay. There we go. This is awesome. Beautiful. Ah, there you go. That's from the SNES. Oh, come on now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo! Woo! That's sick. And before you ask, no, I cannot play that fast or that accurate. I do not practice nearly enough. And even at my best, I'm playing this here guitar. I don't think I could have done that. That would have taken quite a bit of practice from me. That is phenomenal guitar playing there. Let's check out Course Music. Okay. I'm gonna skip forward on this. Okay. Wow, super fun. Let's check out the next one. I'm guessing this loops. Yeah, it does. Let's go to the staff roll. Ah, there it is. SNES motif. Well, I'll call it the SNES theme. That's more than a motif. And that was our flat 6, flat 7, 1 right there. Come on, piano. Oh, yes! There's the SNES theme again. It's that change in the drum beat. Wow, and ending right there with a tag or a repeated idea right at the very end of the flat 6. Yeah, come on, pencil. There we go. The flat 6, flat 7, 1 Mario victory theme we've been hearing throughout this OST. Now, someone in the chat asked, well, what's the difference between, let's say, the SNES Mario Kart motif versus the SNES Mario Kart theme? Well, check this out. A motif is going to be motif. And by the way, I don't say motive. I think that's so confusing. Some people spell this M-O-T-I-V-E and they literally say the word motive, which is so confusing because your motive is your reason for doing something. They say, wow, this is the reason for making music. No, it's a motif, all right? So the motif equals smallest recognizable, which I'm not gonna write, musical idea. Motif is the smallest recognizable musical idea, which ba 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 ba. That's a pretty big musical idea. Ba 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 ba. That's recognizably the ba ba. Just the opening interval, that could be recognizable. So if it's recognizable and it's small, it's a musical, and it's the smallest recognizable musical idea, that is a motif. Now, if you're saying that's not a watertight definition, and I can find so many holes in that logic, yes, you'd be right, and welcome to understanding music. Not super logically watertight. So that's a motif. Now, a theme is going to equal a bunch of motifs together. So we're going to glue a bunch of motifs plus other motifs that together are going to create a whole thing. Ba 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 ba. That's at least ba 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 ba. We could call that motif. For me, that's even long for motif. Ba 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 ba. That's also motif. So that's like two motifs put together, which then creates a theme. Now, a theme could be more than two motifs. A theme could be pretty long, like ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Right, all that. That's a ton of motifs. And in fact, two different sections. When we bring those two sections together, that then creates a theme. So a theme is a bunch of musical ideas brought together that still can represent a person, place, or thing. Motif is going to be the smallest recognizable musical idea. And with that, we're going to end this stream. If you want to watch the next video in this series, that's going to be over here. If you want to see the entire playlist of this Mario Kart reaction series, click over here. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.